Because, bro, we wasn't even that busy. Like, she just tried to make it seem like we need to have all hands on deck in case we get a rush.
Niggas told me that I am the ticket every chance. Like I give a nigga, believe that I'ma take it. Tryna elevate. If you want.
Welcome back to my channel. Hey bookies. You read the title, but I'm gonna tell you anyways. Today we're gonna be doing a little story time / get ready with me / you just gonna hear me talk and watch me do my makeup. I'm gonna tell y'all about my experience working in a nail salon. I'm gonna show y'all my everyday face routine, what I do when I just want like, you know, a little quick everyday shindig. So if you see me looking like back, I'm or like, can I do this? It's because I'm looking in the mirror that's behind y'all. And if you say something about my sweatshirt, you don't really want to be a nail tech for real, because the real nail techs know you don't wear your good clothes to work, you're gonna be dusty. It's gonna get dusty anyway. This hoe got a stain on it and some more. Don't got no strings in it, and we ain't gonna talk about what's underneath because that's none of your business. Just know I did some work this morning before I recorded this video. Since this is more of like a story time, I'm not gonna really like go into detail about the products I'm using, but I will list them in the description below if you are interested in the products I'm using. This one girl on TikTok, I gotta go find her name. If I find it, I'll put it in there. If I don't, then you know. But it's this girl on TikTok who do her makeup, and she be like, you haven't done your skincare, then you already 3 steps behind, because girl, that's what you're supposed to do first when you wake up anyway. I like to spray my face again. Okay, let's get into the story, the tea. Let's get into the tea, because that's why y'all hear it anyway. Woo, child. This happened a couple years ago now at this point. As I was finishing my nail school, finishing up my hours, I'm gonna do a video on nail school too, so stay tuned for that. It's time to do the test. My school wasn't that advanced when it came to nails, but my teacher was plugged in. She knew everybody, bro. So she was like, I got this lady down the street, and she owns a nail salon. I want you to go, basically shadow, go talk to her, chop it up with her, and she gonna help you pass your test. Which she did. I'm never gonna take that from her. She helped me pass my test. I go to the lady shop or whatever. At the time, shop, okay, it's cute in here. It was like a work in progress. The shop had just opened, but it had potential, at least I thought. We go shadow. She was real nice. She was a talker. Homegirl could talk her ass off. At the time, I'm young. I just had graduated high school. I never really I had worked before, but like fast food jobs, little, you know, petty stuff. I'm excited, I'm pumped. So we chopping it up. She's showing me some stuff to pass my test with the room. So now I'm like, I think I might want a job here. And she was kind of, you know, talking up her salon as, you know, you should, you know, boast about your business or whatever. I'm like, oh, okay, it's a bit. I'm finna work here. Now at the time, I had already been doing nails. You don't know, my mom, she owns her own hair salon, which is where we are now. This is my little cubicle. And I had been doing nails in this room. I graduated nail school December 2020. I had been doing nails since December 2017 in this room. It wasn't this glamorous. I had already been doing nails for like 3 years. I was also going to school at the time, like high school. I know a little something about nails at this time. You know, 3 years self-taught. I know I got a little knowledge under my belt. At this time, I was like, one day I want to own my own nail salon. And in my head, I'm like, you know, my mama got some good experience under her belt owning her own hair salon, but I want to see, you know, the ins and out of a nail salon, because they are ran different, you know. It's just different stuff. So I'm like, okay, I can go shadow under her, work for her, and get that like salon experience. I ain't gonna lie, I told y'all homegirl could talk, right? She low-key talked fear into me, thinking like, I need to be in a salon, it'll be a better environment. And also, this room is small and it's hard for me to do pedicure, so I also wanted to add that under my belt. So she kind of just talked all of that up, and I'm like, okay, bet, I'm gonna come work for you. And I also wanted to be with other nail techs. It was a black-owned nail salon, and it was all full of like black workers. Well, it was a white lady who was like the manager to create diversity, but I might tell that story, I might not. I don't know. Back on track. I wanted to be around, you know, other nail techs, you know, my people, and create relationships and just be in that open environment, because it's just a little private room. The salon was commission based, and it was a 50-50 split. Now, going into that, I was a bit nervous because I'm used to keeping all my money. So I'm like, bro, 50-50. But again, I told you, homegirl was a talker. So she talking it up. We just opened, and all my girls here taking home at least $300 a week, or if not more. Okay, bet, like graduating high school, $300 a week. At the time, I'm like, that's cool, and I know my skills is that, and I can bring home a little bit more, is what I'm thinking in my head, because I just think I'm the shit. Do this, let's do it. And at the time, I also wasn't tracking my analytics as a solo nail tech. That's important. You need to do that for situations like this, to know your worth. Because baby, if I was tracking my analytics, I would have known that $300 a week is not nothing of what I can do by myself. But keep listening, because the story gets better. And that's with the 50-50 split. So you know, they bringing in work. And she was like, and if they don't hit the $300 mark, sometimes she will not do the 50-50 split so they can have some money to take home. So that gave me a sense of security. So I'm like, okay, it's a bed. I can do this. That's about the hiring process. She talked it up real good. I'm really excited. All of the ladies there, I met them while I was practicing for my class or whatever. I mean, not for my class, for my test or whatever. And all of the ladies was cool. I like the energy that the ladies was giving. And the owner, it was feeling real family homegirly. So in the beginning, things was decent as far as pay. I would say that people was excited that I was in a salon, so they no longer had to make appointments, which that's how I ran things prior to me graduating. People had to make appointments. Now they don't have to make appointments. They can just walk in. That was exciting to people. I did lose some clients, however, because I now moved about 25-30 minutes away from my previous location. This place where I'm at now, the salon was like 30 minutes away from there. So, you know, to some people that's a drive that they're just not willing to make. And I was cool with that, you know. That was just a sacrifice that I was like, you know, I'm okay with. At the beginning, things was all cool. Clients was coming in. I was making about $400 to $500 a week. Some weeks I was making more. Money was good at the beginning. I only worked in that salon for like 3 months. By the time Christmas rolled around, things started to kind of die down a bit. And now any entrepreneur in the beauty industry will tell you that there's slow periods. Sometimes it be slow, and that's just how life goes. Tripping about that, like, I get it. It's cool, but y'all, that lady had us working 5 days a week. No, that's a lie. She wanted us to work 6 days a week, 8 hours a day from 8 to 8. Sunday, the time was like a shorter amount of period. I can't remember. I think it might have been 10 to 6 or something like that. But regardless, she wanted us to work 6 days a week. We all had like a rotating off day. I would be off on Tuesday. Somebody would be off on Monday. Somebody would be off on Wednesday, etc., etc. So it was always a lot of people in there in case, you know, we got busy. Off rip, my mama was like, girl, no, you're not working them hours. Working 12-hour shifts 6 days a week is ridiculous. And me being just excited to work, I'm like, girl, it's not that bad. You know, it's cool. I can do it. But mama was not having it. And the crazy thing, the boss lady she did not want to let me have 2 off days. 2 off days was not having it. And girl, why? My mama called up there and was like, my baby is gonna have her 2 off days. And I said, oh Lord. No, my mama called. At the time, it was November, so my birthday had already passed. So I was 19. Like, girl, I'm supposed to be grown and you calling my boss. But I appreciate it because I got my 2 off days. And I needed them 2 off days. Working in the salon, we was not allowed to do nails outside of the salon. So I have this suite. Like I said, I had already been working here prior. I was not allowed to do no nails in here outside of my mama and my auntie. But other than that, I was not allowed to make no money doing nails outside of there. So, okay, yeah, I was working 5 days a week, and I was bringing in between $300 to $500. Sometimes I would go a little bit over $500 if it was just a good week, and that was doing 5 days a week. Now everybody else was working their little 6 days a week or whatever. Baby, I will say that the ladies there was very like homegirl to this day. I still love all of them that I worked with, except for the white lady. She cannot call me for nothing. But everybody else, we locked in. They was not rude or like, you know, jealous acting, you know, because sometimes women can get catty. That never happened, and that I really appreciate, you know, out of the whole experience, making some good relationships with some good women. Okay, homegirl working 5 days a week, and she's still bringing in about the same amount we bringing in. Why can't we work, you know, 5 days a week? Why do we have to work 6 days a week? We don't have to work this much. If she doing it and bringing in, you know, why do we have to do it? Which I completely agree. It was no reason for them to be working 5 days a week, especially because, bro, we wasn't even that busy. Like, she just tried to make it seem like we need to have all hands on deck in case we get a rush. We maybe got 3 rushes the whole, is that a word? 3 rushes. The whole time I was there, where we was just like, everybody was working. We had people waiting like maybe 3 times. But in hindsight, I get, you know, where she was going with it, but nah. Even though she was a black lady, she did a lot of things with Asian inspiration, like how they run their business or whatever, which was also a problem for me. I'm disgusted. We're not gonna tell all the details. Where was I? Oh yeah, actually, she let them do, everybody had 2 days off, but I think that was after I quit. I can't remember, honestly, truthfully. The area we was in, bro, we did not have to work like that. We was not getting that much business for us to be working like slaves, because we was. But what made it so okay, I didn't mind at the time, was, like I said, the relationships that I created with the women that was working there. They really is what kept me working there so long, if we being honest. I only stayed for 2-3 months. We would have our days when we was like, okay, we working, and we worked in rotating schedules. We would take turns doing clients when people came in. I did a client, the next person that come in, somebody else would get them, and then somebody else would get them. It wasn't that busy, so it was a lot of just sitting around. Hey, now looking back at it, I could have used that time a little bit wiser and been practicing and creating content or whatever, but I wasn't on that tip back then. I was, well, that's a lie. I was on that tip before I started working there, but if we being honest, I'm jumping all over the place, but working in that salon really made me lose my love for nails. Me, that's my personal experience. She was Asian trained, so a lot of the stuff she wanted us to do, I was doing it differently already, because I had been doing nails for 3 years. They made me forget my train of thought, but like I said, she was very Asian inspired by the way she did things, where she got her products from, all of that stuff, all Asian like inspired. Like, she was cool with the Asians, which, like I said in the beginning, turned me on. Remember I told y'all it's 50-50 split. So she provided all the products, we just had to do the service. That was also a problem for me, because her products that she was using was not to my liking as far as quality goes. I've been doing nails for 3 years, so I had picked up a few things, a little, you know, along the way, and I did not like her products. And in my mind, I had a suspicion that she was using MMA products, but she was the boss. She was more educated than me, so I'm thinking, you know, she know more than me at the time. That's what I'm thinking. So me and a couple other techs had kind of like picked up on it, and so I brought it to her attention. Well, what made me bring it to her attention is because if you know Asian salons, you know they try to get you in and out. You know they don't want you taking all day. It's kind of the same. She was really speed focused. Like, she really wanted us to make sure we got our speed good. But soak-offs was taking us a long time because it was MMA. Like, I had respected her. She wasn't that like educated as far as that subject matter goes. So she kind of didn't all the way know. She just was like, you know, I got this from the store. They told me it's not, yada yada yada. And you know, she was low-key hostile about it. Like, I don't know what I'm talking about. And she tried to convince me that I didn't know what I was talking about. But I have been doing nails for 3 years. I soak off my work all the time. And my soak offs never look like this. So I had to pull up a YouTube video to show her the difference. This is MMA and this is, you know, the regular stuff that you're supposed to use. That was a whole, that's a red flag. Her main focus was speed. There was no quality control. It was not practicing quality the way I assumed that it was gonna be. She made it seem like, you know, she just so goated and she gonna teach me some stuff. And because at the time I did need some improvement in my, I still need some improvement. It's always, you know, some room to grow. She just made it seem like, you know, we was gonna be growing in there. I don't feel like we grew that much. Well, I don't feel like I grew that much as far as like my nail skills go. I actually, if we've been growing it, I low-key feel like my skills have declined while I was there because I was not doing the work that I was used to doing or the type of nails that interest me the most, you know? But I will say at the end of the day, y'all, I had a blast working with the ladies I was working with. And that's like the most positive thing I can say about the whole situation. Well, I learned what not to do when I get my business, how not to treat people. It's the face coming together. Can y'all see the vision? Once you graduate or just start to do nails and jump out there, don't let nobody cloud your judgment or talk bad on your dreams. They might make it sound good or talk nice nasty about your dream. Nice way, but it's really, you know, ugly. That was something that I let the owner do in the beginning. Me started to work for her, she was a little bit more nice than nasty, but she still was low-key nasty. To quit or like put my notice in, she really talked down on my decision to, you know, part her shop. And I don't feel like, you know, that's professional, or even, you know, as a black older woman talking to a black young woman, why would you talk down on my dreams like that? Lift me up. Like, that's what you're supposed to do. Lift me up. Even if I am deciding to part ways, lift me up. Always have faith in your dream. Nobody take your dream from you or talk down on your dream, because if it's your dream, then it's gonna happen. And I say that because I quit in January, right? In February, the little month, I had made more money in that little short month that I had made in 2 months working there. And then from February to December, I had made most money I had ever made in my entire life. I'll say that right now. Working in a salon is not a bad thing. Just do your research. There are good salons out here that, you know, are good environments to work in and have good structure. Ask around, ask the appropriate questions, because at the time I was young and just really excited to do nails and work with other women doing nails that I didn't ask the right questions. Oh wait! Follow me on my TikTok if you want to see. I'm gonna put my TikTok right here. Follow me on TikTok if you want to see the messy tea. So to all my nail tech babes out there, I just want to leave y'all. Have faith in your high-speed chase. If you want to do it, do it. Because it's money out here for all of us to eat. If you know me and you know the situation, then you know that God got my back in every situation. And everybody that do me wrong, dirty, or disgusting, he gonna get them. Because he got her. If you know, then you know. It could have been so sweet. I would have still been working there, maybe, possibly, to this day, if the environment was better. But she was in there working us like slaves, y'all. Y'all, I didn't bring no lip gloss. So, we gotta do Vaseline. I didn't scare nobody from working in a salon, because there are good salons and good business owners and good people out there that's looking for people to work in their salons. You just gotta do the research and go find it, because there is a place for you out there, babe. there is. I just wanted this video not to be all negative. That's why I kind of stopped talking shit, because I do want some positive to come out of it, because doing nails has changed my life. I love doing nails. It's what I do. It's what I do, baby. I'm an artist. I create art for a living. My nails is real basic today, but that's okay. Whatever. I need everybody to know this name. Hold on. I need everybody to know this name. Raja Beauty is gonna be put on a map. I don't know whose map. It's your map. Everybody's map. This name, be prepared to see it, because it's coming for you. It's coming. Thank you for watching. I hope I didn't scare you. I hope you got a little bit of motivation from this video. Tune in for my next video. I'm thinking I'm gonna drop a tutorial next. Or y'all wanna see some more of the fake? I'm done talking, y'all. Bye!